Hey, it's me, Uncle Ricky. I got stuff blasting in my headphones, and oh, by the way, welcome to Uncle Ricky's house. Hope you like it. Hope you like this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. Watch it to the end. I need that. YouTube. That's how I get paid. I'm not asking for no money, but just listen and learn. Look, we're gonna talk about Jason Aldean. Some of y'all know, the country music, I guess he's a star. At least he considers himself to be a star. It's questionable because he just got canceled by Country Music TV, CMT, because of basically a racist song and video that he made. Even though the song did go to #1 on the country charts, but that's because all of the MAGA motherfuckers went out and bought the thing and talking about, we gotta look out for our boy because he represents the feeling that we got that we superior to everybody, and that if you come up and try to exercise your civil rights, talking about, y'all don't have no rights. We white, we got everything, and that's the way it is. And if you come to a small town and try to flex your muscle, we got something for your ass. That is the whole theory behind the words in the song. Now, the video is really infuriating because it has a lot of cuts from the riots that resulted from the George Floyd execution a couple years ago. And that violence, yeah, it did happen, but it's not on the scale that those videos portray. And when they talk about a small town taking care of its own, they filmed the video in a place in Georgia where one of the most brutal lynchings of a young black man, 19 years old, occurred. They filmed it on the courthouse steps where the very lynching occurred. Go figure. And then they turn around and like these MAGA people do, very few of them have balls enough to stand there and go and say blatantly what they really, try to portray. As soon as they get punched in the face by their own misdeeds, they're like, oh, we didn't know, we didn't, and it's just like their idol, Donald Trump. And it was a perfect phone call. He'll say it, you go back at him, they'll back off, and then as soon as they think that you ain't looking, they come back with the same dumb shit again. And this is where we are with Jason Aldean. Now, why is this so important socially? Well, basically, I guess the normal thing is, it's infuriating to black people, so we gotta let y'all know, y'all barking up the wrong tree, keep barking. Because you're not gonna like what's, sooner or later, you're not really gonna like what's happening. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to promote a race war or anything like that, but you can't keep kicking people in the teeth, acting like they got no recourse. We got recourse. We got just as much recourse as y'all got recourse. Don't read in between the lines. I'm just saying. But the thing is, the far right is making a big social issue about this because they blame the left, the amalgamated left, black, white, brown, Asian, American, native, immigrant, migrant, whatever, everything that ain't them. They label it as the left, they label it as being woke, and they think they can scare us. And I gotta say, us, not that my politics are left. I'm probably basically moderate, maybe a little left leaning, but I know I don't fit into their ideal of what a human being is, and quite frankly, I don't want to, because I don't want to live my life hating other people and spending 24 hours a day figuring out how I can screw somebody else over and intimidate the shit out of somebody who's just trying to get a foothold in this country. Now, that being said, back to Jason Aldean. They're all happy because, okay, CMT canceled him, so to prove CMT that they was woke, they boosted Aldean's song to #1 on the country Billboard chart. Well, good for Jason Aldean. Yay. But it's not like, what are you doing? All you doing, it's just like when you guys went ape shit on Bud Light. You went and you said you were gonna boycott Bud Light, and eventually you did, because it seems like, you know, Bud Light took a big hit in the old pocketbook. But that just proves one thing: y'all the only motherfuckers drinking Bud Light. We don't really like that crap. Now, back to Jason Aldean. With his, you know, they having a victory party, like, you know, Trump, when he got acquitted by the Senate and didn't get kicked out. He keeps saying that they found him innocent. No, you were found guilty. They just didn't have enough votes to kick your butt out in the street. And then we had to wait until the end of 4 years, and now, you know, we still, because they didn't boot you out, now we still are living under the threat of you coming back once again, even though, you know, contrary to the belief of a lot of your MAGA buddies, Jason Aldean included, maybe that's why he made the song In a Small Town, that you might be in jail. But back to Jason Aldean. This song, the words, if you just listen to the words, and I'm just talking about the words because I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not boycotting it, but it's not my cup of tea. You know, just like some of the right doesn't like rap, but maybe, I don't know, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she just made a rap and it sucked, but, you know, that's just Marjorie Taylor Greene. But the thing with Aldean is the video, man, the video. You filmed the video on the courthouse steps in a place in Georgia where one of the most brutal lynchings in the history of the United States occurred. A young man, 19 years old, was lynched. And we still don't know if what he was lynched for was true or not. It was just a bunch of angry white people that got mad and decided to string him up. No. No, you know, where's justice? Where is equality? Where is due process? Let's just string him up. And this sentiment is not there. The lynching sentiment is not there. Maybe that's why they never really got the anti-lynching. It took so much to get the anti-lynching bill passed. And you got, like, elected representatives in Tennessee talking about, executions are still legal in Tennessee. We need to reinforce, you know, we need to start using the death penalty and get all this riffraff that's murdering and killing our white women out of the state. No, they didn't say white women, but they just said murder. But we all know what they meant. But anyway, let's just, instead of spending money on, you know, sodium pentothal in the 3-thing cocktail or electric chair, or gas chamber, let's just, you know, all of those, like, you know, are considered like semi-humane anyway. But let's just go back to the old way, the sure way, and string them up from a tree. Lynching. Aldean is the typical MAGA bully coward. As soon as people clap back at him, we didn't know. How the hell you didn't know? You knew what you wrote in the song. You knew what you knew when they produced the video, the effect that they wanted. The effect got out, and now people just ain't having it. It ain't all black people. There's a lot of brown people. There's a lot of Native Americans. There's a lot of white people that just like, look, this is infuriating. This is not what we want America to be. But you and your little clown posse are so happy because y'all went out and spent your welfare money. I know. That's like, you know, because y'all say that about us all the time. But y'all went out and spent your welfare money and put this idiot at the top of the country music charts. Like, it's hurting us. We wasn't gonna buy the shit anyway, so it wasn't nothing to boycott. How you gonna boycott something that you don't use anyway? Y'all the ones that use that. Y'all the ones that listen to that trash. And I'm not saying all country music is trash. It's just that Jason Aldean is trash. Yeah, he is. And the people that go buy his albums and records, especially this one, and try to say that it's great American music, y'all trash too. Point I'm trying to make is you're not hurting nobody. We don't care. We do care because we don't care about Aldean, we care about the sentiment. So don't get that confused. This thing about y'all think y'all can say anything you want to about people that ain't you, and that the rest of the nation is supposed to just sit back and take it because it's you. Y'all not even the majority white people. All white people don't think like you. Even white people that don't like black people don't go as far as you do. It's like, look, I just don't like them, but you know what? Don't mess with me, I'm not gonna mess with you. Y'all want to get into everybody's lives because of the color of their skin, the religion they practice, the fact that maybe, you know, they want to have an abortion, or they came from migrant parents, or just like they not what you consider to be Americans. Even worse, they not even, most of y'all don't even consider a lot of us to be human beings. I'm not at that point yet. I still think y'all are human. You defected this shit. I still think of you as human. I don't wish harm or death upon any of you, but shit happens. And if you come, you turning up the heat for what? What are you going to gain if you run everybody that don't look like you out of the country? What are you going to gain if you make it a white nationalist nation? You're going to gain jack shit. Most of y'all just as poor as everybody else. Most of y'all just struggling like everybody else. And I don't understand why you don't realize that. But you know what? LBJ said it the best, and LBJ was not that racially sensitive. Now, in fact, LBJ was not sensitive to anything but LBJ having his way. And he once said, you know what, you can take the poorest white man, and as long as you let him think that he's better than a black man, then we can expand that to brown and Native American and Asian in some cases. As long as you let him think that he's better than somebody else, you can pick his pocket clean. And that's being proven true, because Trump is cleaning y'all's clock. You paying his, how you think this fool, because we already know, it's been exposed, he doesn't have as much money as he said he did, nowhere near. And the legal bills, he's under indictment federal indictment in Florida, he's under state indictment in New York City for campaign fund violations, federal indictment in Florida for the documents, and it seems that he's going to get hit. Jack Smith's going to lace him up for January the 6th or something to do with that, and Bonnie Willis has got him for election interference down in Georgia. You think this man is rich enough to be paying all these legal bills? He's paying millions. For what? Because of his own greed. He don't care about y'all. He don't care about the country. All Donald Trump cares about is him and his power. What he can do to everybody else. How he can use everybody else to make his pockets fat. But Jason Aldean, he's just like his idol, Donald John. This song, regardless of how he feels personally, he knew if he made the song that it was going to make his pockets fat, because he was going to ignite the fire in all you poor people. Like LBJ said, making you think that you're better than everybody else, and you getting your pockets picked clean. Because the song really ain't that good. Aldean ain't that good. Well, that's it from me, Uncle Ricky. You can think about it, meditate on it. I don't care. Just get back if you want to. But remember, subscribe, like, share. Peace out. God bless. I'm Uncle Ricky at Uncle Ricky's house.